Hey everybody, Eric here with Just Eric Personal. I've already made this video like 2 times now, for different reasons. Okay, I want to say this. First off, this is my last video speaking of evolution. Okay, I do not want to talk about this anymore at all. I don't want any debates about it. Okay. You can express your opinion, but I'm not going to debate it. You know, if you're looking for a debate, go away, please. I mean, not trying to be rude, but I don't want to debate. I know what I know, okay? That being said, the Holy Bible, I've seen things that I've read out of the Holy Bible come true. I have, a lot, okay? I've seen miracles in my life, okay? As a baby, I wasn't even supposed to live past the first day. Guess what? I did. About 2 years ago now, I had tons of infections. I had 6 different infections in my body. A stage 4 wound, which for those of you who don't know is 2 knuckles. Well, for me it was 2 knuckles deep, and it was about the size of a softball. Okay, I almost died several times. Now stage 4 wounds can vary. It's just meaning that it's all the way through the flesh, basically. I should have died, but I didn't. Guess why I didn't? God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit healed me, okay, completely. Fine if you don't believe it. I'm not going to try and force it on you, but this is what I have to say, and I appreciate it if you can respect that. That being said, I want to say a couple things. First off, I got asked, okay, what about the tailbone? What do you think of that? And what do you think about the fact that, people do have tails, or tailbones? And they said that to them, that means, hey, we had tails at some point. Okay, well, let's think about this, okay? Now, disclaimer, I don't agree that we came from apes, monkeys, primates, gorillas, fish, anything, okay? I've heard people say that, oh, we're ancestors of fish, too. That we're, because of our webbing in between our fingers that we, okay? I don't believe that, okay? Sorry. Anywho. But this person asked me, okay, what about a tailbone? Sorry about doing this. And said that they believed we had a tail at some point. Great. Awesome. But I don't buy it. Did I think about it and kind of drive myself nuts over it? Yeah, kind of. For some reason. I don't know. I'm that, recently I've been that kind of person, and I don't like it. I used to be like, okay, whatever, people have their opinions, I don't care, and I'm not even going to think about it. Now, I think about things more, and sometimes I drive myself crazy with it, and then I start feeling like the most horrible person ever, because I'm even thinking about it to begin with, if it's a topic like evolution. Because I think evolution is stupid and wrong, sorry. Like some lyrics from We as Humans, let's see, I didn't come from, I believe evolution is stupid and wrong. I didn't come from a monkey, but you can believe what you want. I believe that Jesus died and he has risen again, and I believe he will burn this world down in the end. I don't care what you think about me or what I say. I mean every word. Why should I be afraid? I think it's something like that. And by the way, great Christian band. Great. Metal, for those of you who don't like metal, but great. Well, not metal like they scream a lot, but they do scream, more of maybe hard rock / metal, I don't know. Anyway, I'm a Christian. I believe that Jesus died and he has risen again, and I do believe that this world will be burned down, and then they will, be gone at some point. And, it's just, did not have tails. Sorry, but tails go outward. Ever notice that? They go outward, not inward. Okay? If you look at the human anatomy, which I have, because I have studied a little, at least a little bit, which, like, at least a few years of physiology and stuff. Tailbone goes inward, okay? It goes inward. It doesn't go outward, okay? I'm even touching it right now. It goes inward, okay? And it, it's kind of a weird shape, and it looks more like a bee stinger, sort of, in a way. So, are you going to tell me I've evolved from a bee? Probably not. Mythbusters, I watch Mythbusters, it's kind of cool sometimes, and they were using pig. They used pig tissue or whatever, said it was close, musculature-wise and whatever, close to humans, or, that it was kind of close to humans in some sort of way. Does that mean we've evolved from pigs? No. Because we have some characteristics that monkeys may have, as in, okay, we're able to stand, at least some of us who aren't in a wheelchair like I am, we're able to stand, okay, sweet, and we have some hair on our arms, and on our heads, and eyebrows, and, we can grow a beard, okay, the argument for evolution is weak to me. It really is weak to me, just because there are maybe, okay, I'm not saying a lot or anything, maybe some similarities, okay, in traits that monkeys have, like standing, and that's it, and a bad temper sometimes. I mean, monkeys fling their feces and stuff, but we don't fling our feces. I don't know. It's just also physiological versus subcultural versus anatomical versus anatomical, physiological, subcultural, and biological. They're subcultural. I don't know what that means. But biological, okay, biology is the science of life or living matter in all its forms and phenomena, especially with reference to origin, growth, reproduction, structure, and behavior. Okay, that's what biology is. So if we put food in our body, and we change, that can be a biological change, if we put food in our body. However, I don't believe that we've shifted biologically by ourselves without food, and especially without God. We don't shift without God. We don't change. We don't evolve without God or Jesus Christ. In Jesus Christ, okay? It's just, think about this logically. How can a person evolve by themselves? How is the progression, and how does it come about? How do humans, outer space, earth, dust, wind, air, water, lava, anything, how does it come into existence? Okay, and don't tell me the Big Bang, okay? How does even one molecule get made? Okay, have you ever thought about the complexity of just one molecule? It just, if you've thought about the complexity of a molecule, yeah, it's not complex to us, but think beyond it, like how it was made, the beauty and everything else. Let's see that, yep, this video is still going. Okay. Yeah, okay, sociology, okay, subculture, a subdivision of national culture, or an enclave within it, with a distinct integrated network of behavior, beliefs, and attitudes. A culture of microorganisms derived from another culture. I don't know. Anyway, just, I don't know. I hope this goes together well. Just some random thoughts I had, and I hope I'm articulating it well. I'm in pain, and I'm sleepy, and not gonna lie, I'm drugged up right now because of my pain in my back and my shoulders and stuff. I go through pain management, for those of you who don't know, because I have nerve damage, and it's very painful and agonizing and everything like that. I hope I articulated this well. We, as humans, got here somehow, and we will do well to remember that. I almost feel not well, but I feel bad for thinking on this topic, but at the same time, maybe it's a topic I need to think about. Not for long, because like I said, this needs to be my last video on it, because it's just evolution and everything, and okay, there's this theory, there's this, and there's this. It diverts our attention from a bigger matter. No pun intended. Bigger matter at hand. A bigger being, an infinite being, it diverts, okay, if we're thinking about how, okay, this organism, this, and this, and this guy here, our attention is diverted, taken away from, okay, how are we here? Okay, cool. You think we came from an ape, okay? I can accept your opinion as being your opinion and respect you for it. Doesn't mean I agree, but I can respect you for it. But how, rewind to the very, very, very first thing. Okay, and even before the very first. What was very first? How does even one molecule come about? This is my question to people. How they don't see that, how they don't conceive it, just, and even food, how did our food get here? How did we learn to make tools? How did we learn to make companies that, extract an amino acid, a single amino acid, in its singular form, for a singular formulation for certain specific uses? What I mean by that is things such as L-ornithine, L-arginine, L-glutamine, let's see, L-arginine, alanine, things like that. Our knowledge came from somewhere. Our very first beginnings, our origins, came from somewhere. Great. Okay. If you want, still, I mean, if you guys want to say, okay, you came from an ape, okay, I might not agree with you, I might think it's funny, but I'll let you have your opinion, and I'll respect you for it, that you have an opinion. But at least think about this, please. Where did our first origins come from? If that makes sense. I mean, everything came from somewhere. Okay, creation. Okay, it's created. Okay, I mean, it's just creation. You can't deny that these things here that we have were created. Okay, you believe in evolution, intelligent design, which I'm not sure much about that. Whatever it is you believe, all this is here for a reason. Okay, So I touched on the ape stuff, the tailbone, nutrition. Okay, in a way it is a biological change. When we put food in our body, not without, but when we put food in our body, it's a biological change. It's our biology is changing, our anatomy, physiology. There's genotypic plasticity going on. So yeah, if I missed out on anything, I apologize. And I apologize if I rambled and it didn't make sense. I hope it did. Okay.